Alright, so this is Atomic Heart. This is day 1. It says shaders are being installed to optimize performance. The download was 65 gigabyte for this game. I pre-downloaded it the day before release, which was 2 weeks ago, and it was 55 gigabyte. And then on release day, I thought I would start the game, just test it, all that stuff, and it said I needed to re-download the whole game. Then I had 2 weeks of bad internet problems, and then the internet came back, and I was still finishing off Days Gone. So finally, after like 3 weeks after release day, we're finally getting to play this game. And for the last 3.5 minutes, it's been installing shaders and showing me this laggy, low frame rate dude. So hopefully... Oh, he's not lagging now that the shaders are installed. Hopefully we can play this game at, like, you know, high settings and yada yada yada. FPS cap, let's go with 144. Display 1, image sharpening 1. Sure, this seems great. Yes, apply this shit. Ultra, depth of field, max, sure. Motion blur off. Interesting thing about motion blur isn't bad anymore. It simply isn't. On anti-aliasing, an upscale method for NVIDIA 20 series and up, when activated, disables anti-aliasing. Should I use this? I don't even know what this is. Frames per second, NVIDIA 40 series. I have a 30 series, so I guess no. Let's go with this, right? Hard drive speed. It's a NVMe SSD. Texture, yeah, this should be fine, right? But anyway, about motion blur. Motion blur is no longer camera motion blur in most games. It's actually object motion blur, and it's better. I can't remember which game had a setting for it, but it explained it better than I did. Change music for streamer mode on. Sorry if you wanted to listen to the Mick Gordon music or whatever it is, but you know. Camera shake, do we want camera shake down a little bit? They're gonna overtune it, right? To try and make it look cool. I guess we'll just be aware that that setting exists. Mouse sensitivity, this feels fine, but normally I need it really sensitive. I think we're fine, right? Controller, aim assist. Oh, that's controller, right. We don't have aim assist on PC. We ready to go? Are we ready to play this game after 3 weeks of waiting? I think we are. Peaceful Atom. We are pleased to welcome you on an easy sightseeing tour of Facility 3826, comrade. Spectacular and dynamic battles with robots won't take too much effort or distract you from the narrative. Nope. I think we're gonna go with middle. Let's play very normal. Very normal mode.
Ooh. I really love this place. Good vibes.
The Chalamet complex was built from the ground up to be the ideal, comfortable workplace.
Can it glove?
It's stuck at 80 FOV.
Will we make it for the speech?
Oh, we've got plenty of time. We can even go on rides afterwards.
It looks really good.
Chalamet City floats on the Icarus platform, a feat of modern science and technology. This city in the clouds was built in 1950. Leading scientists from all the other Soviet republics live here, including the German SSR. You need to have an exceptionally brilliant and dedicated mind to work here.
Alright, so she's giving away what this place is. It's a workplace in the Soviet, I don't know, Russians.
Would you care for some more soda, comrade?
It seems like a utopia, but of course it's not going to be. Sure, thanks.
Sure, thanks.
I wanted to watch the women on the left exercising.
Looks like another bot got stuck in a tree. That always cracks me up.
They're still working on the robot's navigation system.
Yeah, I noticed.
Subtitles are very small, especially on the incidental dialogue.
Wow, what a beautiful day.
The voice acting is a bit... ugh. It's almost like the actor hasn't been directed properly on the context of what he's saying.
Going haywire.
Is that a
What
pig?
the hell did you do to them?
They've been like that all day. Number 3 is booked. I need these houses painted, but look at what they're doing instead.
The animations are so smooth.
Give me your control code.
Yeah, like
I'll
look at
set
these
it straight.
animations.
Hold piggy, sweetie.
The pig as well is well animated.
The code's 0451.
Okay then. Get to work, you bums. Move it! Move it!
Oh, you did it. Oh, thanks a million. Enjoy the celebration.
Whoa, look at that. What even is this? Oh, they're planting.
How are you? Did you sleep well?
Good morning, Dr. Sechenov. I slept fine. Awaiting orders.
How do you like the new glove?
Better than the old one. It's growing on me.
I'd expect nothing less. I designed the device myself. Be careful with it now. It's more important than you might think.
Yes, Dr. Sechenov. I'll keep it safe.
Report to the lab to complete your integration with the glove. I've got a full schedule today, so Mikhail Stockhausen will get you up to speed. I'll be in touch later.
Roger that.
Mikhail Stockhausen. What a name. Yeah, I don't know if I would be getting better performance if I had DLSS turned on and anti-aliasing turned off. I'm getting like over 100 FPS anyway, so...
There's a turbine waiting for you at the airway.
Plus it's smooth on stream,
Chris, get
right?
off my case already.
I'm pleased to hear you don't
Yeah.
have any questions. For
The only
once.
thing that's not smooth is me jerking the mouse
You
around.
dickhead.
The voice acting leaves a lot to be desired, especially from the protagonist so far, but you know, maybe these are some of the first lines he recorded and he got more into the role later. Alright, this is way too sensitive. Let's go for 0.4. Yeah, let's go for 0.4 on all of it.
Platform residents and facility guests.
Now it's a little bit too low. 0.45. Let's see.
The address by the director general.
That's fine.
Facility
Yep.
3826, Dr. Sechenov.
I always do this and like try and do 180s. And like try and match myself 180.
Hear his address.
Yeah, that's fine. The game does look really good.
Hey, that bot's actually pretty good. Nice coordination.
Did you just praise a robot? I'm amazed.
That's because it's not constantly trying to give me unsolicited advice.
Do we have a version of Clippy in her glove?
Sailor or astronomer with a thought device, you can train for any profession in no time.
Sailor or astronomer with a thought device you can train for any profession in no time. Is a thought device like a mind implant?
The pace of technological progress is breathtaking.
Oh, that's what's in my glove.
Or your life will come to naught. Good day, comrade. Come closer.
No,
I'm
it's
here to
not.
help.
He's got it on his head.
Would you like a thought device? It's high time you got one.
Nah, thanks. I'm just browsing.
Why restrict yourself to browsing when you can get your own personalized device this very instant? I can even help you pick out the right unit. It can even match your eye color. Hey, how about a gooseberry violet model, huh? You are polymerized, aren't you?
I sure am. Say, I thought these devices weren't going to come online until Monday.
That's right, comrade. But judging by your uniform, you are clear to activate your thought neuroconnector right away. At the moment, the device functions as a personal telephone set and headlight, but it also allows the user to get used to wearing it on their head.
So this is like the
It's
mind
free, right?
control SIM cards
Absolutely.
in
Allow me to
Kingsman
connect
or
you.
something, you know? I'm gonna go alright.
All right then.
Do I get to pick a color? Why would he pick pink?
Oh, that's odd. I can't seem to access your biometric data. Maybe there's some sort of malfunction. I'm so sorry.
Don't sweat it. I'm not really a jewelry guy anyway. So long.
I do apologize. Have a great day.
Hey, you, experimental glove. I get the feeling you'll be more useful than this goofy contraption on my forehead, since you're so special and all.
You'll see how special I am soon enough. But you ought to refer to me as Charles, the chatting artificial librarian and educational assistant.
I'll call you whatever I
Ooh,
feel
what the
like,
fuck?
glove.
Buy a copy of the Facility Herald, comrade. Breakthroughs abound. Biology, robotics, gunsmithing, and just in time for universal polymerization.
You can't stop progress, huh?
That's right. Doesn't it fill you with pride?
Universal polymerization. Let's go. What's new in robotics?
What's new in robotics?
The way things are going, in 5 years, robots will be completely indistinguishable from humans. Legacy anthropomorphic models like me will receive a complete polydermic makeover, making them capable of extremely subtle facial expressions.
So they're
One
gonna
day
coat
you'll be
them in a
buying
polymer?
newspaper, and you won't even realize you're talking to a robot.
I think that's what they're gonna do, right? They're gonna polymerize them.
From the get-go. So, what's going on in biology right now?
Everything, comrade. To take just one example, our scientists have just developed an experimental vitamin complex that promises to increase the lifespan of Soviet citizens to between 100 and 150 years.
Damn, that's a lot of time to kill. What can you tell me about gunsmithing?
I'll just exhaust
I'm
all the
asking as a
dialogue.
professional.
There's a brief piece on new weapon systems, something about Comrade Kalashnikov revisiting Gauss's work on magnetism to improve modern electromagnetic weaponry. They say he's expecting to increase power by a factor of 3 to 5.
I wouldn't mind taking that for a spin. At a shooting range, of course. Well, I won't take up any more of your time. Take it easy. A newspaper. What the hell do I need that for?
I like this this robot fixing the car.
I've got a talking glove.
These
on my
old
hand.
ladders.
Can I just get the information from you?
Comrade Major, may I remind you that I can display information about our surroundings on your retina? It won't make you any smarter, but it will make it easier to read. Use your glove's built-in menu.
Lousy prick.
Good day, comrade. Come closer. I'm here to help. Would you like a thought device? It's high time you got one.
I already tried one. It doesn't work on me.
Why not just try one on?
I'll try it again.
Okay.
Sailor or astronomer, with a thought device, you can train for any profession in no time.
He's gonna say the same thing. I think this is foreshadowing that I'm a robot. I think that's what this is. Like, if I already spoiled it for myself within the first hour.
I can't seem to access your biometric data.
Like, why else would I have no biometric data? The only reason would be I'm a robot.
Don't sweat it. I'm not really a jewelry guy. No thanks. I'm all
It's
set.
rude to eavesdrop on other people's conversations,
Babies?
Comrade Major.
You're one to talk.
She has a device, but I guess it only functions as a phone right now. Dude, this game really does look great. It has a style to it though. Everybody looks very Russian. Everybody looks super Russian. Very Bioshock feeling as well. I know this game was kind of sold as a little bit of a Bioshock-esque game, but it just feels very Bioshock. It doesn't feel very Fallout. It feels Bioshocky. Kraftwerk? Holy shit, the people are super Russian looking.
Stand like the worker and the co-host woman.
And you?
I'll be the cosmonaut, so keep still.
Say cheese.
Oh, she's a camera.
Come on, let's see the picture.
Come on.
These are fucking scary though.
I think I blinked. Let's see.
What's the horror movie, the French one?
Let's do it one more time.
But this time, make sure the eyes.
Something with eyes? I can't remember what it's called. Everybody just looks a bit like, what's his name? Everybody just looks a bit like Putin. She's sunning herself? Part of me really wants to try this DLSS shit, but I also don't want to break the game. Do I try it? Quality, DLSS super resolution. If you turn it on, it has balanced performance and quality. And it turns off anti-aliasing. Fidelity FX super resolution. I think this is AMD's thing. It looks fine. Nothing looks particularly jaggy. Nothing looks bad. The anti-aliasing is doing its job. This building looks horrible. It's like somebody punched out some snowmen from it. Horrible building.
The robot is man's best friend.
Why does it get darker when I crouch?
Robot idea. Who knows? The damn brown plague could have ended up differently. I know. All of those people they infected, including their own, it killed half the continent. If it wasn't for Sechenov. And I feel sorry for the...
Look at all the balloons as well. I know this is like a minor thing, and the people are, like, the amount of people is way more impressive than the balloons, but all these shadows, and also like all these balloons with subsurface lighting on them. It has to be a trick. Like, it's not actual RTX subsurface. Like, it has to be a trick, but it looks so good.
Have you seen those flying owl robots yet? They're so cute, so white.
Flying owls? Do you sell balloons? Oh, an ice cream! What the fuck? The most realistic ice cream in gaming! Whoa! You can see the hairs on his knuckles.
I'm not a daydreamer. I'm an engineer. They say Comrade Chalamet will review all the pieces personally.
Alright, so the robots are basic looking, but they're gonna get some type of polymer upgrade, and there's something called the Great Polymerization that's coming, and I think it's gonna infect the people as well as the robots, but...
Mobile Polymerization Lab. Become part of the collective neural network today. Users await.
They're putting people onto a neural network. What is that thing? The faces almost look uncanny.
Brown Plague Memorial for a tour. Learn about the history of Facility 3826. Hear about its great discoveries and pay your respects to all the victims of war.
Everyone here seems so happy and content. Just like in China.
You've been to China, Comrade Major?
I've been everywhere.
China?
Everywhere except for China, I guess.
Facility 3826 isn't all that far from our Chinese allies.
I like their spirit. And I hear it's nice there.
Indeed it is.
What the fuck is this communist propaganda? What the... This Lenin? This is Lenin!
Hey, look, there is a chip on the beard. It's hidden, but it's there.
Right. Well, Ellie, do you see a chip?
Oh, like a baby.
See? The devil is in the detail. Or in this case, the beard. You dismiss human genius, but it's the small imperfections that make it art. You think I'd look good with a goatee, Ellie?
Get yourself a thought, or your life will come
Imagine
that. Sorry, I overdid it there.
Look, that robot is known as a Belyash.
Like a fried dough ball? But why?
It's a welder robot. If you ask silly questions, it'll
Comrade,
fry your fanny.
The day will
How
come.
rude.
Fry your fanny?
Those robots can't fry anybody. It's against their programming to harm a human being.
Yeah, I know that.
It's against the robot's programming to harm a human being.
From Moscow to Cassiopeia one day?
Can't wait until I'm getting shot at by robots in 10 minutes.
Slow down, son, slow down.
Oh, you can read it if you hold still. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna read all this.
Comrade Major. Did you just remember something?
No, I can't remember shit. I've been drawing a blank ever since I got injured. It's like there's something stuck in my head, but I can't figure out what it is.
The first manned spaceflight, 1951.
Fuck.
Watch your language, Major. We're in a public place.
Yeah, whatever.
Alright, I am gonna read these really quick, but not the whole thing. Comrade Sechenov develops the polymer as a scientific miracle that determines the future course of human civilization in the Soviet Union and abroad, 1936. So 1936 they discovered a thing called polymers. Okay, joins forces with some other dude. The first polymer-based hydrogen cell. From this moment on, the future of the Soviet robotics takes on global importance. So in just 3 years, they do that. Oh, realizing that its fall is inevitable, the Third Reich strikes a terrible, shameful, inhuman blow against all mankind. The enemy unleashes a deadly virus called the Brown Plague into the world. The disease kills with incredible speed. There is no salvation for the monstrous pandemic. The existing drugs are powerless against it. The war claimed the lives of 10 million Soviet citizens, and then the Brown Plague took 150 million of our comrades from us. Okay. They may be gone, but they are not forgotten. They will live on in our memories. So World War II happened, but because of the plague... Oh, wow. You'd think you'd be touching the keys when all the other animations are so good. Industrial economic development is launched in the Soviet Union. Prior to the Soviet science is created Facility 3826, the apex of scientific progress and the home of the greatest scientists in the world. The Collective 1.0 neural network is successfully launched at Facility 3826, the world's first global network. Brings together all of mankind's greatest achievements. 1946, so that's a bit like maybe the invention of the internet, but it's a neural network. An unbelievable scientific breakthrough for the Soviet Union. Soviet cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin is the first man to fly into space, 1951. There are some like Asian looking characters, and there was some darker characters, darker skinned characters in the other area. I've heard that this game is literally communist propaganda. Like, I've heard that it's anti-Ukrainian, that it's pro-Soviet and all this stuff. I could see it. Like, I mean, you got a statue of Lenin in the game, but is it gonna say Lenin's good? Is it gonna say Lenin's bad? You need to play the game to find out.
We will reach the most distant stars. And right now, we are taking our first steps on the...
I've got a question.
Yes, comrade, how may I help?
Well, what can you tell me about space?
That's quite a question. We could talk about it endlessly and still get nowhere. One thing is certain, though. The question, how should we live here on Earth, can only be answered out there.
So, what do you think? Is mankind ready to leave its home?
A philosophical question, but if you're asking about technology, we'll have it in a couple of years. But whether we're truly ready for it, every person has to make up their own mind.
So do you believe in aliens?
If I had a ruble for every time I've been asked that question, I'd be a capitalist. But I hope that very soon
I'd be a
we
capitalist.
will fly to the stars
That was
and
a good
become
joke.
aliens to other races.
Huh. I
That
never
was a
thought
good
about it that way
joke.
before. Thanks.
Because he's trying to say if he had a ruble every time, he'd have great personal wealth. And great personal wealth is something that can only happen under capitalism, right? You can't do it under communism.
That's a funny way to use a Belyash.
Yeah, I was surprised too. Apparently, the MA9 can use its polymer emitter to form an image-producing grid. In effect, this robot now doubles as a high-resolution video camera and projector.
So what does it normally do with this hood? Does it normally weld? It says it's a welder
thanks.
bot, a
I'm good.
Belyash, named after a
Fuck me, I just talked to
dumpling.
that guy for 10 minutes, and I didn't understand a goddamn word he said.
You're being too hard on the young man.
Yikes, the
He's
voice
just doing his
acting.
job.
He ought to be selling sunflower seeds on the street. Space expert, my left nut.
Going forward, I hope you can exhibit the same professionalism you expect from those around you.
That goes double for you.
What is this?
Science is amazing. The power Sailor or astronomer with a thought device, you can train for any profession. Such breathtaking beauty. When I was little, I never dreamed people could soar so high or travel so
Major Nechayev reporting for duty on Comrade Sechenov's direct order.
Welcome, Comrade Major. Today is a joyful occasion. The birthday of Collective.
Yeah, many happy returns. Cut to the chase, would you? I've got places to be.
Naturally. This is the future of Soviet education. A personal project of Dr. Sechenov's poly-education. Gone are the days when Soviet citizens had to spend years studying at educational institutions. From this moment on, just inject a special neuropolymer encoded with the education you want, a university-level natural sciences curriculum, for example, and you'll instantly become an educated member of society. Want to learn Korean, or get a doctorate in nuclear physics, or learn to play the piano? With Collective 2.0, you can.
Yeah, been there, done that. Skip the foreplay, bot.
Excuse me, of course. Your particular case definitely calls for something more efficacious. Nevertheless, you will still need an initial neuropolymer injection. Comrade Sechenov is expecting you, Agent P3. I've been informed of your imminent arrival. Here, take this capsule.
He just tosses it.
You have just upgraded your glove with scanner functionality. Using the neuropolymer as a conduit, the sensors in your glove are now directly connected to your neural system, especially your eyes' polymer retina. To activate the scanner, just make a special gesture. Please choose an object of interest and extend your arm toward it. The palm of your hand should be facing the object. Contract all the fingers on your hand, except for your thumb and index finger. Extend your thumb and index finger to form a right angle to activate the scanner.
Holy shit, bot. Who designed this thing? The Spanish Inquisition? Demon, be gone.
What the
For
fuck?
your information, that's a highly user-friendly gesture. It was developed by our leading expert in the field of advanced interpretive avant-garde absurdist Dadaism.
Whatever that guy's been smoking, sign me up.
Didn't you say you were in a hurry just a moment ago?
Shut your trap and keep scanning, would you? I'm getting acquainted with the new hardware.
You are now capable of seeing hidden objects. This ability could prove very useful in the future. But for now, please continue with your mission.
It's pretty cool, I guess. The animations are the thing that really sell this game, especially watching this in, you know, a high frame rate like over 100. I can imagine if you were to play this in 300 frames per second, it would look really good. It's clear the animations actually have those frames in them. What I mean by that is if you look at a game like Sable, Sable is animated on like 18 frames per second. So if you play it in 60, the only thing that looks smooth is the movement, not the actual animations. I think we understand what's going on, right? We got robots being built, we got robots doing jobs. A lot of the technology jobs seem to be done by robots right now, but they're gonna start injecting polymers to make humans smarter. And then there's all these red papers, which I guess Soviet colors. 2 days left of the new collective. 2 days left until the launch of the new collective. So this is the second generation of it. Second generation of the neural network.
The address by the Director General of Facility 3826, Dr. Sechenov, is about to begin.
Greetings, comrades. I am Dmitry Sechenov, and this is Facility 3826.
This is crazy.
A warm welcome to your future.
This is crazy. This game looks really fucking good. I'm kind of amazed at how good this game looks, but I also want to start playing it instead of like getting propaganded.
Thanks to my invention of neuropolymers are being processed.
Oh, that's a real video.
It has now become possible to launch
Report to the lobby of that high-rise,
all-encompassing version of the Collective 2.0 network. At last, a network of humans and robots. Humans will be able to control machines with their thoughts alone, and finally, we will be free to forget the difficult, tedious drudgery of unskilled labor and dedicate ourselves to science. On behalf of all at Facility 3826,
What do these flags mean?
I present to you the device of the future, the neural connector, thought. It will allow human beings...
Hold on, give me 1 second. I want to see if I can do something with the setting on Twitch. Cool. That should be it.
To be at the center of Collective 2.0, a network for all mankind together. Uniting the intellect of all individuals into a powerful mind free of all boundaries. Thanks to the thought neural connector, you will control robots with your mind. Mastering academic subjects with breathtaking speed. Accessing all human knowledge, and of course combining it with your own individual discoveries. You
So glad to
will no
see you're
longer need
taking it
control
easy,
panels,
Comrade
cumbersome
Major.
communications
The car is
equipment, and
waiting.
loudspeakers,
You must go to Dr.
documents,
Sechenov's
electronic
office for the
notebooks,
access code.
etc.
It's been left with one of his bodyguards.
Will replace every single one of them. And so much more. Your potential will be unlimited. Want to learn a foreign language in a minute? Master quantum physics in a day. Memorize literary masterpieces from around the world. This all will be possible once your thought neural connector is installed right here on your temple. All communication between your brain and your personal thought device is made possible via a tiny injection of neuropolymer at a local center for polymerization, where you will also receive your thought device. In 5 minutes, in just 5 minutes, you'll become the future.
Where did I come in here? Did I come in through that door?
Soviet Union, join your compatriots and undergo polymerization today. Stand with Collective 2.0. Learn how to control robots with your own mind and explore space. Reach the pinnacle of evolution. The global launch of Collective 2.0, our marvelous network, will be on the 13th day of the month of June, 1955. Only 2 days away. Get your thought device today and become Homo Futura among the first. The future is already yours.
Alright. I do feel like there's a lot of things to say about this in terms of it basically is communist propaganda. It is like a, you know, it sounds dystopian even though it's presented as a utopia. We can clearly see what the game is going for, but why is it saying it? A lot of the press around this game, a lot of the press has been people saying this is a pro-Russian, pro-Soviet, anti-Ukrainian game. Like, we'll get to those things when we see them. I know there was an object in the game that was like a can of pork sausages, and it said swine meat or pig meat or something like that, and it had the Ukrainian flag colors, and that has since been removed. People were saying it might have been the devs that put that in, it might have been a writer, it might have been an art director, or it could have been just like a rogue prop modeler, like somebody who just made the prop. It could be an accident. The sexy robots that are on the cover of the game, standing behind Agent P3, apparently that hairstyle is the hairstyle of a Ukrainian politician. There's a Ukrainian politician that has a traditional Russian hairstyle like that. And again, because those are sex robots and they're like meant to be sexualized, is it meant to be mocking her? Is that why it's included? But it's also like, how many Russians would know that? How many people outside of Russia and Ukraine would know that? I don't know. Like, there's obviously like the war in Ukraine has been going on for over a year now, and I don't think anybody could be on Russia's side. So why would they try and, you know, make this game Russian propaganda? I think it's just because the game is made by Russian developers, so they're gonna make games about what they know, right? Like, yeah, that's all I can think. All I can think of is, like, you know how many Japanese games are set in Tokyo? Like, it just makes sense that this is their big thing. This is Russia's big thing. Russia's biggest thing is the USSR, communism. Their leaders, historical leaders, are people like Stalin. Their role in World War II is like a big national identity thing as well. I don't subscribe to the argument that this game is anti-Ukrainian and pro-Russian propaganda yet, but we'll see. Like, it's obviously painting Russia as like an amazing, technologically advanced civilization, right? In this alternate future, Russia's doing really well, and they've got this neuropolymer, and everything's great. But it's also clearly very dystopian. It's also clearly saying that that this isn't good, right? I just realized I could zoom in. That would have been useful earlier. Like, nobody wants to live in a world run by robots where you inject knowledge into your head and join yourself onto like a neural network like some Elon Musk fucking nightmare. So the jury's still out. I still want to experience the game myself.
I love this place. No matter how many times I come here, it always amazes me. It's just so nice.
Our elevator has arrived.
Is that a torch, or is this like an arrow? A sword and a heart? A donut? A book? I think it's a feather. When you look at this, I think this is a... Is this maybe a feather? I don't know. Alright, let's go. All these mid-century chairs. This is a real chair. There's a real chair that looks like this, and it's not Russian design. I think it's American. Made out of this bent laminated plywood. It's like a late 50s, early 60s design. We are 45 minutes into this game and I haven't shot anything yet. There was rumors, and it was purely rumors, that there was going to be a 6-hour cutscene in this game. 6-hour cutscene that got scrapped. And it was just rumors. It ended up being a joke, that it was like a 6-hour sex scene with the robot woman. But, I mean, if we're 40 minutes in, maybe the game is full of cutscenes and walkie dialogue parts.
Talk about style.
Oh,
Science
baby.
is power, I tell you. The boss has a way of looking down on insurmountable obstacles. I really respect that.
There are no obstacles science cannot surmount.
Other than an electronic glove that never shuts up.
Here's your vehicle activation code, Comrade Major.
Did she just make that?
The vehicle is waiting downstairs.
Like using her hand?
We don't have much time.
We can take the same elevator we took to get up here.
Thanks, Einstein.
Boba.
What would I ever do without you?
They're tall, right? If this is like my head height, are they like super tall? Like these railings are at waist height for me, and they're like... Oh! They're standing on ballet shoes. The metal of their feet is actually ribbed like ballet shoes as well. Cool. How do I get past you guys? Do I not? I swear I'm not looking at their asses. I'm trying to get past. Oh. Get in the turbine. So I'm going back down? Wait a minute, why did they go thick for a second? Did you see that? It like made them thick. Hold on. Let me do it again. See that? What does this do then? It says it's a scanner for hidden objects. I don't really quite understand what it's doing. Just showing me stuff in white on like a dark background. Cool.
Sechenov here. Sorry I can't meet with you in person, my boy. The reporters have been hounding me all day. So, what do you think of Chalamet?
You've built yourself a city of the future, boss. There's nothing else like it in the whole USSR.
I built it for all mankind, not for myself. Humanity is on the verge of great discoveries. One day we'll reach the stars. These castles in the sky will be the beginning of our journey to the farthest reaches of the universe. I'm merely helping humanity realize its own greatness.
You're a dreamer, Dr. Sechenov.
Fantasy and science go hand in hand. Most modern inventions were described long ago in science fiction. Flying machines, space travel, even robots.
Are you telling me you got your ideas from sci-fi novels?
I got them from the dreams of mankind, P3. Man was born to dream, to do great things. But unfortunately, there are those who wish to crush those dreams. And that's where men like you come in, Sergei. Men sworn to defend mankind and its destiny.
Need me to get rid of
Holy
somebody,
shit.
boss?
You're very relaxed about it, my boy. I hope it won't come to that. But let's take it one step at a time.
So I think I'm gonna be like a
you'll need a
Russian agent
substantial glove
against the
upgrade.
uprising, the people
Report
that
to the
don't
lab.
want the
A
polymerization.
Tereshkova robot will meet you there and take you to the Vavilov complex. Understood?
Yes, sir.
That's
I'm
a lot
getting
of
in the
Russian
car right
words. Yeah, it seems like that's what I'm doing, right? Like, I'm here to make sure everything goes smoothly. Am I KGB?
That's one hell of a car. But it's still an internal combustion engine, right?
Sure, it's a solid machine clean stuff. This one's a gas gun. Wait until they're all run to electricity.
Cool. This guy looks like a Maschinenkrieger robot.
Secure your seatbelt. We wish you a very pleasant journey.
What? What the fuck is going on? Oh, they're latching onto my car to lift it.
Radio in here?
The entire Soviet Union is ecstatic about the unveiling of Collective 2.0
Yeah, I
with
just came from
parades
one
in
of them. I
every
get
city.
it.
The American government is expressing deepening concern about the skyrocketing unemployment figures following the deliveries of robotic
Politics,
workers
screw
from the
that.
We've got plenty of thought devices. There won't be a shortage, said People's Deputy Alexander Shalchinov in response to widespread concern in the city of Ozyorsk.
How about some music? That's more like it.
What the fuck is this music? Russian beats? I don't understand the crashed plane aesthetic and the holes in this building. Oh, we were on a floating city.
I see you finally begun your assignment. And it's been less than an hour.
That was a cool
Sehr
reveal.
gut.
Jawohl, mein Führer.
What did you just say?
I said the signal's on the fritz, but thanks anyway, Herr Stockhausen. Dr. Sechenov already filled me in.
The clouds look
Don't you
really
think that may have
nice.
been a bit too much? Nope. For some reason, your response didn't surprise me at all.
Guess I don't have any respect for brown-nosers.
Tell me, is there anyone you do have respect for?
Sure, but respect is earned. Dr. Sechenov has mine because he saved my life on the operating table. Everybody else needs to earn it. Anyway, why the hell are we riding a jalopy strapped to a damn robot? Were all the jets taken or something? Shit.
Riding turbines is an important tradition. It's a way to remember the days when Facility 3826 was brand new, as we used to ride these vehicles to our very first scientific complex.
Fair enough, but why is it a tradition to have them pulled by bumblebees? And why do we call them bumblebees when they look more like flying pigs?
Flying pigs? Have you seen flying pigs before? How about flying cows?
Yeah, on the Condor. One time some genius like you forgot to put up a fence, but those cows only flew in one direction. Straight down.
I have a suggestion, Comrade Major. Why don't you worry about your mission, and I'll do the thinking for both of us?
Shut the hell up, Glove. I'm trying to listen.
To what? Is there anything here you haven't seen yet?
I've never been here before. Zip it.
What? How come?
I don't know, damn it. Now quit bugging me.
My
The voice actor kind of sounds like Duke Nukem. I don't know, damn it, quit bugging me. I'm Duke Nukem. It's so bad. Man, I hate this glove. Fuck this glove. What a prick. Like, Jesus. I could voice act better than this. This is how I would do this role, okay? Oh my god, this glove will not stop talking. Why is it so loud? See? I could do this job. Look at the old Lada steering wheel. This steering wheel kind of looks like a late 70s steering wheel. With the double ring and the wings.
This is Facility 3826's audio guide. We will soon be
Oh
arriving
cool, look at
our
the water on the
destination.
windshield.
Estimated time of arrival is 11:47 a.m. Outside temperature, 26 degrees Celsius.
Holy shit.
There is a slight breeze.
Look at the graphics.
You can now observe the Soyuz Granite Bridge spanning Lake Lazur
Soyuz Granite
and two of
Bridge.
the facility's high-profile test sites, the VDNH and Sakhalin. These are connected by magnetic levitation or maglev rail. This technology was pioneered by the Chelomey Design Department and a personal project of Dr. Lebedyansky. You can now observe the operations of an automated plant, performing robot assembly and distributing machine parts required by the facility's various complexes. Controlled remotely by a collective 1.0 node, a plant such as this is capable of autonomously managing and fulfilling up to 100 orders per hour.
Amazon? It's the Amazon of the future. I wanted to let me look more at the ground.
Directly below,
like the
is
FOV
Dr.
being so
Sechenov's
tight
computational
is kind of
center,
ruining this
the
for
main
me.
radio processing unit and control nexus for this network node. We are currently flying over sunflower solar farms, capable of supplying electricity to the entire VDNH, as well as the Friendship of People's Park, nearby settlements, and the maglev train lines. Maglev train stations connect all of Facility 3826,
You know what it feels like?
allowing personnel to travel from one
This
complex
feels like
to
one of
another
those
with
like
comfort
heaven
and ease.
tests, like the Unreal Heaven graphics card tests.
We are now flying past the majestic Call of the Motherland Monument, erected in 1949 to mark the Soviet Union's victory in World War II, and are now entering the grounds of the Vavilov...
Hold on, let me see what my graphics card's actually doing right now. My graphics card is 52C and it's got the fans going at 30%. It's not even farting at this. It's literally not even struggling. Good old 3070. Not a single flutter. That's amazing.
complex, the site where Facility
That is amazing that this
3826's
graphics card doesn't even care.
agricultural miracles took root. You are now observing the Soviet Sickle Monument, designed by sculptors Elena Mukhina and Alexander Kibalnikov, and autonomously erected in 1951 by the Collective 1.0 Neural Network with the help of robot builders. Note that this effectively makes it the world's first collaborative artistic effort between man and machine. Our brief guided tour is coming to an end. Facility 3826
What is talking
always
to me
ready
right now?
welcome
It just
new
says
specialists
computer.
from anywhere in the Soviet Union.
Is it the computer on the Bumblebee or on the car?
Thrilled to live and work in this world of revolutionary breakthroughs and fantastic scientific achievements for the glory of the Communist Party and the Soviet people.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. I don't know about the communist people and the Soviet
Major,
Party.
Petrov is initiating combat maneuvers.
Initiating what? For real? Watch out! What am I supposed to do about
For your
it?
safety,
What the?
please do not unfasten your seatbelt until the vehicle has come
Here we
to a
go.
complete stop.
You have reached your destination.
An hour into the game.
Laboratory 8 of the Vavilov facilities. Have a nice day.
Take my hand, Comrade Major. I will escort you to the Vavilov complex.
What in the sweaty hell is going on here?
Unfortunately, I have no information on the subject. All the robots have been carrying out their normal operations until they suddenly became hostile. Oh,
What the hell are you doing, you lousy bot? Get your rusty metal asses out of here!
that was really very rude of them.
The elevator is
It was very rude of them. Why are the female robots nice,
Fuck off, bitch!
but the mustache guys aren't? Oh shit, her wig! Did her wig come off?
Our ascent is once again continuing normally. A Drofa towing robot will be here shortly to perform magnetic coupling and take us by air to...
Son of a bitch, not again.
Oh, help me, Comrade Major. I'm falling.
What the shit?
Whoa, right into the propeller. An hour? The intro to the game was an hour long. I mean, it's a little bit pretentious. It's a little bit of a pretentious thing to have your intro be an hour in a game that you think is deserving of an hour intro. I know nothing about how good the actual game is. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, sit and watch this hour-long movie. It'll be worth it because our game is, you know, so good. Let me see that the game is good, then invest me in the story. Alright, cool. He's got breathing animations where his fucking pectorals inflate and deflate. What would be causing the robots to go haywire? The only thing I can think is that maybe somebody's hacked them because they don't want the polymerization to go ahead. He actually doesn't look as Russian as the other characters in the game.
Oh, shit, my head's killing me. Ugh.
The game does look so good though. Fuck. If it has one thing going for it, it's its looks. The general design sense of the game is nice. Like it definitely has that unique kind of look of like
Wizard, this is P3.
a retro kind of Fallout-y Bioshock thing.
All right, my boy?
I'm okay, boss.
Oh,
but
wow.
nothing here is the way it's supposed to be. Whatever's going on clearly started a while ago.
Victor Petrov is the reason. He's a
What
traitor
the fuck?
who hacked into Collective's central hub and caused the civilian robots to attack facility employees. Petrov has the access codes for the hub. Your mission is to find him.
What is this, glass?
Bring him to me, alive.
Copy that, sir. The target is Victor Petrov. My mission is to find him and bring him to you.
Exactly.
Screw the bots. When you sprint in this game, it seems to do like a little dash sprint. Yeah, you're like running and then you press sprint, it dashes and then goes into sprint mode. Oh yeah, here's an interesting thing. There was a picture that was circulating online of a pig with a Z carved in it. Like this. You see you can like make marks? And they said, the article said, Russian propaganda game Atomic Heart features pig with Z, Russian Z carved into it. Alluding to the Ukrainian war. Because you know they put like the Z on the side of their tanks and stuff like that, the Russians do. It doesn't make any sense. Because why would they put their own symbol on the pig? That's like the Russians saying that we are pigs. It just didn't make any sense, and it turned out it was just somebody who went like this in the game, right? Like, it was just somebody who went like this in the game, they made a Z, and then they took a screenshot. It wasn't actually on the pig when you find it. I just don't see the point in needless controversy. Like, if the game does do something controversial, like, you know, let it actually do something controversial. Am I sprinting? Is this sprinting or not? Do I just have a dash? I think I just have a dash. I don't think I have a sprint. Cool. I guess we're killing robots now because they're trying to kill us. Why do the robots look a bit like Hyphonics? Is this a vagina? I don't know what this stuff is. It kind of looks like ice covered in plants. Oh,
Hey,
what's
Clark.
happening?
Yes, Major.
Any details on the target?
Victor Petrov is the lead engineer behind Collective 2.0. He was arrested for treason and sentenced to community service at the Vavilov complex.
Got it. I can deal with that. Where should I start looking?
Petrov is currently somewhere in the underground levels of the Vavilov complex. We'll have to find a way inside.
Okay, let's do it.
Hey, you! I'm coming. You alive in there?
I'll get to him in a second. I just want to know if you can, like, can you vault over stuff? How does the movement work? Can you not kill this bull? Got him. Sorry for coughing into the open mic. Oh my god. Alright, cool. Let's play the game.
Come on! Anybody!
He wants me to free him. Holding down F doesn't do the same thing as pressing F. Holding down F, like, brings out your tendrils from your hand. It does look like hyponics. Is he trying to push me in the toilet?
Go fuck yourself! Get the fuck off me!
Cool little Ghost in the Shell face burst animation. It's the Queen!
What are you gawking at? Almost choked to death there. Give me a hand.
It's the Queen! Queen Liz!
You should be more careful. This place is a damn madhouse.
Yeah, I noticed. Thanks for the help,
No
ma'am.
sweat, Sonny. What are you doing here anyway?
Oh, just passing through. Who are you?
Me? Xena. Granny Xena. That's all you need to know.
Granny Lizzie.
Fine, I get it. So what's going on here? Lots of casualties.
I don't know if you noticed, but the robots are attacking people. Anyone who couldn't find a place to hide is dead meat.
I could really use a weapon. You got anything?
Of course. But I'm not giving you shit. Beneath us is a complex. If you need a weapon, go down there.
The Vavilov complex? That's where I'm headed.
Ah, well, today's your lucky day. I'm heading that way too. It's basically safe.
Shit! It's a chilla!
Son of a bitch.
A
We've got 30 seconds. Move your ass!
30 seconds until what?
Whoa, big star.
30 seconds until we're fucked, sonny boy. Royally fucked. No good. Get over here, beefcake.
How does she know that would happen?
Take this key and turn it clockwise. I said clockwise, idiot. Yeah, like that. I'll hold them off for now.
You got a hell of an arsenal there, lady. What are you planning?
Here we go. You've been riding my ass for 2 days now. Take that. Eat shit and die. Shit. Come to Granny.
Where'd you get that thing?
No
Give it to
way.
me.
You hang on to that key. I got this.
Oh fuck!
Shit!
How far down am I going? I was on another floating island, right? I wasn't on the mainland. Was I? Maybe I was. Maybe I was, yeah. Because there were mountains and things. You wouldn't build mountains on a floating island. It'd be a waste. Yeah, I must be on Earth, right? Like, terra firma. He's lighting up a cigarette. This is Duke Nukem.
What a goddamn clusterfuck.
This is Duke Nukem. How do I... Huh? You see how like the tooltip to press F is like showing and then not showing? Oh. That was actually pretty difficult. Difficult to loot.
We need to find a way to open this armored door.
Gee, you think? Enough with the lame advice, will ya? Why don't you tell me more about Petrov? How'd they track him down anyway?
Petrov's betrayal was discovered by Mikhail Stockhausen. He was then arrested by the Argentum unit.
So how'd he end up here?
After the trial, Petrov was sentenced to community service and sent back here as a prisoner.
What, they couldn't find anyone else in the whole Soviet Union to do his job?
Collective's launch was only a few months away. Replacing the lead engineer would have been foolish. Petrov had to finish what he'd started, and that's what they made him do.
What's so special about the guy?
Victor Petrov was previously the lead engineer of a secret department within the Academy of Consequences, dedicated to programming robots for Collective 2.0.
Right.
This is an emergency log entry. I'm a programmer named Katerina Vishnevskaya. There's been an incident in the Vavilov complex. Robots have started killing everyone in sight. Right now, I'm in...
Hey, who's there?
They found me. Stay away! I've got a grenade!
Hey, lady, this is Sergeant Major Ibrahimov. I'm human. You need to come with us. It's dangerous here.
Get away from me, you monster!
No, listen to me!
Help! Let me... Just turn the handle and open the door!
What happened to Granny?
Shit. Hang on! Hang on!
They can hear you? Should I be stealthing? This FOV, I'm not even kidding, this FOV is far too fucking tight. Like, look at this, I'm in the corner of this room. Oof. I should be seeing way more. I wonder if there is a mod for it already. I won't do it now, but I'll look it up for next time. I really want to play this at least 100. At least 100. This is 80, apparently, but it feels like a tight 80. Again with a weird vagina decoration.
Saving data.
Cool, game saved. We got a calming safe room music. I don't know what you call it. Nice ambiance. A fake planter with fake screens.
The machines rose.
Forewarned is forearmed. Enemies can perform powerful attacks that knock P3 down if they hit. If an enemy is charging a power attack, Charles will indicate the best moment to dodge it. Upon seeing the red light, press left shift.
May I give you some?
Yeah, we're not practicing dodges.
That first part really kicked my ass.
Destroyed robots contain a...
Collecting resources en masse. If there are a lot of crates in front of you, hold F in a direction and move from one to the other without releasing F. This will allow you to collect all the shit.
Resuscitation drug called Neuromed. Extract the Neuromed capsule and use it to heal yourself.
Ah, right, I'm an idiot. This is a lot easier.
It wouldn't hurt to collect other resources you find along the way, Major.
This is actually a really cool system for looting, whereas like 2 minutes ago I thought it sucked.
It's a special Yarov Abalakov backpack for storing items and equipment. It utilizes a quantum singularity to shrink items placed within it, then restores them to their original size upon extraction.
Yeah, weird science, huh? It's like we're living in sci-fi times or something.
It's kind of like a grav gun as well, like I can pick some of this stuff up. Can I throw it? Oops, nope. Do I read these? April 3rd, 1955, from Security Manager Yukov. I'd like to call your attention to the fact that Zenaida Muravyova, aka Granny Zena, is not allowed to enter or approach the sampling warehouse without authorization under any circumstance. Comrade Muravyova has previously taken seeds and saplings of experimental flowers back to her dwelling under the pretext of performing an inspection, then cultivated them privately. Since these plants are in early experimental stages, they may have characteristics that have yet to be fully studied. This could be dangerous. Don't react to Granny Zena's rudeness, behave yourself. Alright, cool. I don't think I'm gonna read all this shit though. Oh my lord. These are either real photos of people, or they're... This one here, Domov Grigory, is 100% a dev. That's a dev and is fucking... This guy too, Fernand Edouard. I was gonna say they're either deepfakes, or not deepfakes, but like AI generated images, or they're pictures of the devs and their family. I can't scroll it very fast. Like, you can hear me scrolling, right? Yeah, I'm scrolling like fuck and it just doesn't want to move. I'm really like scrolling like hell and it just does not move. Holy shit. Alright. I guess we're coming out with this. How do we get out? There we go. Yeah, the FOV is far too tight. Ridiculously tight.
Sneak up on the robot and perform a stealth attack. I'll use the opportunity to permanently disable it.
Oops, I don't know what I was supposed to do. That was fucking cool. Another holotape.
Have a seat, Mikhail. I just need to finish my work and then I'll help you with that report. Lab Tech 84, bring Comrade Koltsov some tea.
Reminds me a little bit of Control.
See you in a second. Okay?
In Control, you can kind of do a similar thing to this. But, because you can't... When you're holding F, you can't move to the right. So it's kind of awkward. It's okay though. Fuck it. Wow. Will this get boring?
Hey, glove.
Probably.
My name is Charles, Comrade Major.
Whatever. Hey, how'd this Petrov guy manage to hack Collective?
The traitor wasn't working alone. He was conspiring with several others.
Several, huh? So where are they?
They have already been eliminated. But it will be impossible to get to Petrov without your assistance. That's why you're here.
When it comes to a drunk, you know what to do. Beat her black and blue. Do it nice, do it thrice, do it in a trice. Knock her down, drive her out of town. Don't let the enemy stick around. Is this poster telling me to beat women? The fuck is this? Oh yeah, I remember this was controversial because apparently, right, the top of the locks has a clitoris, and also it looks like a sunflower. So people were mad that this could be something to do with Ukraine as well. Like, I don't know how I can show you, but on the top of the lock there is actually like a little circle right here. It looks a bit like a schwa. Yeah, you can see it there. Underneath the F, you could just see it. I think people just look for controversy when they don't want to like something Russian. I think that's what it was. But the jury's still out. I only have 2 shotgun shells left. I should really watch it. What am I even picking up? I feel like I'm getting nothing. Whoa.
So you're telling me a handful of traitors
Yeah, we're not gonna read any of
managed
these,
to
I don't
hack into
think.
Collective, a network created by the best minds in the Soviet Union?
Technically speaking, Collective has not been hacked. No one could possibly circumvent the algorithms created by Professor Lebedev's team at the Academy of Consequences.
Then why is all this crazy shit going down?
The traitors introduced a false combat mode into one of Collective's algorithms that causes the central hub to see all humans as invading soldiers.
And our scientists really can't fix it without Petrov.
They can, but it will take some time, during which many more people will die, and information about the incident will make its way outside the facility.
As a Soviet scientist, I've always considered myself an atheist. But right now, there's only one thing I can say.
God.
My dearest V, it's too dangerous to keep leaving messages like this.
Damn it, why is everything locked here?
Emergency mode was activated as soon as the robots began attacking humans. Facility 3826 is on lockdown. That includes the inner sector.
So how am I supposed to open this door?
It's locked with an electromagnetic lock.
So I need to fry it with an electromagnetic pulse. How the hell am I gonna do that?
Your glove can be equipped with an
There's a bolt in his arm?
shock module. A capsule containing the neuropolymer required to install the shock module should be somewhere on facility grounds.
Okay, I'll deal with it.
So this is a very Bioshock thing, right? Like installing a shock modifier into your arm. Very Bioshock. I wanted to listen to that audio recording again. I wonder if I have like an inventory? There we go. Lore. Ooh. Engineers, laborers, doctors, Belayash, Hedgie. I guess it makes sense that you would get all this stuff, you would get to know all this stuff at the beginning of the game without encountering these models. Because Agent P3 knows this stuff. Chiola, Rotorbot, Dandelion, Vatrushka, like a surveillance robot, Robo Girl, an old model of an experimental erect humanoid robot. It doesn't have a picture. Burlac, Bumblebee, and Hive. I wonder why it doesn't have a picture. Organic things. Sprouts, Playush, Mother, Dewdrop, and Mutants. And then these are called Chirpers. This was the one I was listening to.
My dearest.
Oh, I can only listen to it in the menu now. I can't listen to it while walking around. That's kind of weird. I kind of want to listen to it though.
My dearest V, it's too dangerous to keep leaving messages like this. This is the last one. Get ready. I'm getting my paperwork together, and then I'll be right behind you. We're going to get out of this nightmare. Yours always, L.
Shouldn't this little graph at the bottom move along as it's playing? Ooh, multi-purpose weapon designed for crowd control. Selective force, psychic, and chemical warfare. In other words, just what the doctor ordered. And it has slots at the bottom. Like it has slots as if you can do stuff to it. Same with this, it has like 4 slots. I wonder what those are. Like upgrades? Alright, cool. I've seen enough. I need to find a Neuromed model so I can shock the door, right?
Something's wrong. Oh shit!
It's like a mining equipment thing for drilling, yeah. It's the third time my character's been knocked out in an hour and 20 minutes. Twice from falling and then once from this. I guess he's fallen over another time. He fell over,
Come on, get up, soldier. Great.
he fell over when he got knocked into the elevator. Oh my god, you see the cheeks?
Great, now get up. I need your help.
God damn! Are you seeing all this cake?
They brought you here. Put pressure on this wound. They tried to save you.
And who are you?
Are you seeing the
Doctor.
cheeks?
You got a name?
No time for small talk.
God damn.
Forceps. Forceps, forceps, forceps!
I'm on it.
Get me them!
What's this doing here?
What took you so long?
You got a neuropolymer capsule.
We don't need one.
So what's your name, Doc?
Larissa, and you ask a lot of questions.
You know what? You're on your own. You got this.
Where are you going? It's useless. We don't have the equipment.
I've got the equipment. Great. Now we're getting
How
somewhere.
did you do that?
You ask a lot of questions. Get out!
This guy really looks like Hyphonics. Whoa! He looks like Hyphonics. I can't get it out of my head. He looks like when Hyphonics is on Omegle and like being creepy and pretending to murder people.
Terminated. Charles, where does the shaft Larissa crawled into go?
It's hard to say. The ventilation system contains a large number.
What's that freaky thing on the door?
A lock.
Are you serious? Then open it already. Come on, we're in a hurry.
I'm unable to assist you. I lack any kind of
What
lock-picking
do I do?
functionality.
I don't know what to do.
You'll have to find your own method for picking locks. I'm sure you're smart enough.
Yeah, right. In other words, you're basically useless, as always.
Try
I don't
snapping
get
your
it.
fingers at the exact moment the locking pin light goes on.
Okay, kind of cool. It looks like one of those things you put on windshields to like install them. You know those suction cup things? What the fuck?
A lullaby? I don't like this. Charles, what's on the other side of the door?
That's Nora's voice. She's very dangerous.
Oh, it's the fridge. I know about this part. This is gonna be cringe.
What the fuck? Fuck me!
Oh, what a stud! I can't get enough. Jocks, let me tie you to the bed, baby. No need to fight back, sugar. Oh, you're gonna love this.
Don't let her bind your arms.
Can't you see I'm trying? Open to suggestions!
Bring me to her sensor manipulator, quick!
How titillating. Rebellious dominant men really turn me on.
Oh, I'll turn you on, all right. Just let me at you.
What a brute! Oh, I love tough guys. I'm on fire.
Closer! I can't reach her!
I'm trying! She's one strong-ass bitch.
I'm at your service, sugar. Anything for my master? What can I do for you?
More skills will become available to you soon. But you were fortunate enough to acquire about 50 grams of neuropolymer. I suggest exchanging this dose with lovely Nora for a new skill. You don't mind, do you?
Oh, how can I resist? Now let me show you what I can do. Professionally, I mean.
I've seen it. Literally. Crispy critters.
I am here to help you upgrade your red-hot pocket rockets
And believe me, handsome, you can upgrade whatever tickles your fancy.
Weapons are useful. Open the
But
correspondence.
I can do so much more. A quick romp with your axe is just a taste of things to come, you handsome beast. Did you enjoy it, big guy?
Yeah. Cool.
Use this powerful weapon to split the skulls of your enemies and bring me gifts so we can get down and dirty. I'll show you what real smut feels like.
Why should I bring you gifts?
Girls like being pampered.
Because the repair vendor needs resources to break them down and produce items. Luckily for us, it's not very picky. Although some upgrades may call for unique components.
I take it the facility is full of all kinds of junk.
It is indeed, Comrade Major.
I'll keep an eye out then.
I can't wait for your strong hands to grope my interface with lustful abandon.
That's it. We're done here. Let's go.
I've got to say, there's a vibe from this robot that's similar to the robot in The Ascent. You know, the robot in The Ascent that loves killing? Like, she doesn't get turned on by it, but she gets, like, you know, excited by it. It's kind of similar to this. Kinda. Can we still interact with her? Polymer upgrades for Charles and armor upgrades. Oh, so Charles is like the thing that you stick on your head. Yeah. So I have 12 neuropolymers and I can get myself it says character there and it's locked. I'm not understanding this interface. This doesn't say it requires anything. You won't be able to use this ability and all sub-abilities. The cost of all abilities will be returned. Are you sure? No. Alright, so energy management, this is returning energy. Got it. Let's go for Frostbite. And we can put it on Q, and then this one. The shock one, I don't know how you put it on. Yeah, I'm confused. I don't understand this interface. Your glove can produce an electromagnetic discharge that targets enemies and deals electric damage. Robotic targets are especially vulnerable to electricity. But how do I equip it? If this is my equipped stuff down here in the bottom left, surely I don't actually have it equipped yet. Unless it doesn't want to give me it yet? We'll see. Frostbite. Freeze your enemies to slow them down for a while. Remember, a frozen enemy can only take a portion of the damage from your attacks and falls out more quickly with each hit it takes. So, instead of doing extra damage, it does less when an enemy's frozen. What does this say? Boba? This is a D, right? So it's Boda?
What's with the Vovas with black...
Great, the goddamn elevators are out. What am I supposed to do? Jump down?
They've no power. If you reconnect the power, they'll start working again.
So it looks like I need to find a circuit breaker. But where the hell is it? I can follow the wires, but they're all hidden inside the walls.
Electrical emissions can be detected via scanner.
Bodies, Nikolai. Regular VOV-86s follow my orders and are always polite. But the black ones walk around like they own the place. They go wherever they want and just ignore orders. Yesterday, one of them bumped into me and didn't even apologize. They only respond to people with high social ratings or something. Get back to me when you can. I'm a little freaked out.
But take care. There's a dandelion security camera up ahead. If it detects us, this place will be swarming with robots.
Take it easy. I can always distract it by throwing something, then knock it out with an EMP.
Throwing an object elsewhere or temporarily disable it by using shock. I think shock is equipped. I think shock is V. Yeah, shock is V and it looks like it's always equipped. V V isn't exactly a great button to press as well. Like in terms of where it's positioned on the keyboard, it's not a great button to press. So you can temporarily disable it and then destroy it for real. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I think you're meant to spam the E button. Fuck. Whoa, it teleported me to the other side of the hole. Whoa. It's a big old spinneroo.
Hey, Chuck.
Charles.
Whatever. What'll happen if word gets out about this?
The Soviet Union's reputation will suffer. Soviet robots are considered to be perfectly safe and reliable all over the world.
They are?
Of course they are. That's why Petrov's treason struck at the very heart of the motherland. He quite literally stabbed his own country in the back. He wants the entire world to stop using our robots.
That son of a bitch.
I'm meant to be returning to that place underground, right? Or like following the wires. It said electromagnetic pulses in the walls can be followed, but I don't actually see how I'm following it. I don't see like a path. That doesn't work. Forklift robot through there. Yeah, I don't have a clue what I'm meant to be doing. Maybe that's it. Maybe I have the thing and all I need to do now is return, because this is where I just came from. Is it as simple as this? Walk up to the... Fuck, I can't even remember where the door is.
Supply room's locked. Well, that's just fucking great. I can't just snap my fingers here. I need a key. And let me guess, you can't open this lock, can you, Charles?
Unfortunately not. But I can set a waypoint you can use to find the key. It should be in a nearby workspace.
You're finally starting to come in handy.
So is that it? Just exit? I thought the whole point of getting the shock thing was to shock the door open, and then I'd be able to access that area.
How much time and effort is it gonna take to fix this damn place?
I agree. It's a troubling sight. Regardless, robots will be able to repair the damage quite quickly.
I seriously doubt the folks here are gonna want anything to do with robots after this.
Find the key to the administrative services room. Is that it? Metal parts.
You found the key. We can access the circuit breaker now.
Yep. But I'm just gonna have a look around first. I need some parts to upgrade my weapon. I won't get far with this pile of shit.
I wouldn't dream of stopping you.
Smart move, Charles. Smart move.
Recipe required for Electro, Pashtet, Fox, Zvedochka, Snowball, EMP, Kalash. Kalash is a Kalashnikov. Fat Boy and Railgun. Well, that's cool. The scroll wheel is really fucked though. Like, it takes ages to scroll. I'm scrolling literally 5 times as much as I should have to. I wonder what that's all to do with. Ammo. I can make ammo, but I need the recipe. Storage and disassembly. I think I'm gonna upgrade the axe. Cartridge gun. Installation of the cartridge module allows the application of a thin layer of special chemical polymer to the weapon's blade, giving it additional properties when it comes into contact with enemies. I don't have enough for the other levels. I don't have the recipes for these. Oh, or I could upgrade this. I can get level I can get level 2 attack with it. And then the blade, you can upgrade the blade as well. Increases overall damage, increases charge damage. Cool. Very like confusing menu though. I'm not a big fan of the menu. Like blade, so I have this one or this one, right? These are the two I can have. This one is polymeric alloy extension, and this one is neuropolymeric muscle reflector. Like, or sorry, steel blade, and then it goes up. It's a very weird way to do this, but it's fine, I guess. Like, this is everything. And the upgrade robot doesn't talk. She doesn't talk every time you're here. Alright, we came through from here. This is definitely what we did last time. We came through from here, and then we had to get the shock module in order to get through this area. I thought there was a door and I had to shock the door to get through. Was I not listening?
Let's put a cookie in there. Yeah, even locks like cookies, right? Charles?
Yes?
Do you like cookies?
Ahem.
The cringe dialogue's actually growing on me now. Oh no. This guy alive?
This is a passive security system with a laser relay. I've seen stuff like this plenty of times. You need a color code.
Unfortunately, we don't have any codes. You'll have to try to decipher it using logic.
Seriously? Like I was gonna stand here until...
Comrade Vishnevskaya, regarding your question about the functionality of the beam decoder, this bulky system is a passive security device. Yes, as you correctly remarked, any child could operate it, but while this child of yours is entering combinations, a signal is sent to the security panel, and the guard on duty can stop any unauthorized actions, whereas in an emergency, it can be operated by an untrained employee. Also, due to software limitations, robots cannot control the beam decoder, which reduces the chance of error in the event of a robot malfunction. Does this answer your question? Is it CAPTCHA? The robots can't work it? Ekaterina, Congratulations on your promotion to the position of programmer and planner of the Vavilov complex. I and the entire management staff are thrilled by your resume and recommendations. I apologize in advance for the somewhat less than ideal workspace. The previous employee was quite slovenly, which led to a demotion. I'm sure a woman's touch will do wonders for the office. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. Ekaterina, best wishes, Vavilov.
Turns off on its own.
This is a lathe. A machinist's lathe, not a woodworker's one. I loaded the cart without stocks or blocks and left it untied. You got run over. Science creates the future. Progress begins with you. Alright. Passive security relay. Unlock the passive security relay's functionality by putting the magnetic fluxes in the correct order. Okay, plus, minus, minus. Oh, I don't get this at all. Do I want it all to be blue?
Try to match the colors of the laser beams with the colors of the lights. That should help.
Oh, alright, I got it.
Yeah, the power's on. Let's head back.
I'm gonna need these like HUD pointer things.
Which one?
I suggest the one on the right.
In other words, you don't actually know. In that case, I'm taking the one on the left.
I'm taking the one on the right. No, I'm not.
I've marked another waypoint for ease of navigation.
How dense do you think I am? I know where I need to go to complete my
No,
mission.
no, keep giving me waypoints. Keep giving me waypoints.
You can make things
I need
easier by
waypoints.
getting off my grill.
Oh yeah, this is where we were.
The door is electromagnetically locked.
Yeah.
For something.
Pardon me, please continue.
Wasn't there another door like this where I looked through and saw a forklift? My sense of direction in games is really bad, but this game is like testing it because I'm so bad. Combat shock. Use shock on enemies to stop them in their tracks or even kill them. Yeah, we're not reading these. Maybe I'll get really into the game and then I'll want to read stuff like that. But until then... How do you know how much more of your special ability you can use? Oh, it's a cooldown. You can see the little tool thing in the bottom. You can see it like refresh. So much art in this game, like so much design work and old school like retro graphics and stuff. So much art.
Wear resistance and safety. Probably the key aspects of our machines.
This is a real
that
person.
ordinary people.
Pretty sure.
Lumberjacks, factory workers, builders.
There has to be a way into
There's
there.
no other way forward. We have to take it.
Take it where?
Petrov escaped while working in Vavilov's cold workshop. It would be logical to begin our search there.
So, how do I get there?
First,
The Vavilov complex is one of the facility's largest subdivisions.
we need to get to the distribution center. This cable car will take us there.
can kind of tell that this is going to be like a blade puzzle, right? Like a Skyrim style Dwemer spinning blade puzzle. Oh, oh fuck. I fell for it.
You can swim through polymer. I've done it before. It's nice, actually. Kind of like swimming with whales and dolphins in the ocean. It's so peaceful.
How do you throw something when you've grabbed it? I need to check that. Maybe it's in the controls somewhere. There's no keybinds? Customize bindings. Interact is F. Consumable. Use consumable. Next consumable. Radial menus tab. Recharge is R. Secondary attack and aim. Yep, doesn't tell me. Maybe I can't do that. It said you can throw something though to distract the cameras. That's what made me think that there was a way. So this stuff that I thought was ice is polymer. We're not drowning, right? Like I'm still able to breathe when I'm in this stuff.
There's the control panel. And of course it's locked. You guys just love these things, don't you? But this
What am I doing?
A combination lock. It'd take me a year to guess the combo.
Look around. Maybe someone has the code.
Okay, find the code.
Someone's got to move anything.
What was that?
Station master.
There it is.
The code is a little box on the upper left. Cool.
Charles, so this isn't a dead person talking to me. It's the neuropolymer in his noggin, right?
Crudely speaking, yes. As it fades away, neuropolymer memory temporarily stores the individual's last
was it
thoughts.
like this?
Creepy. How long are they gonna talk for?
I can't say exactly. Somewhere between a minute and a couple of days. But it seems the more time passes after death, the more corrupt the information becomes.
I see.
Find the schematic.
So the stuff they're saying isn't always that
They
important.
won't go without a schematic. All stuck. No schematic. No go.
Fuck me, he's alive.
Schematic. Need a schematic. Unfortunately, he's dead. We are surrounded by corpses. It's frozen just like everything here. They won't go. Nope, won't go without the schematic. The dead have a residual neuropolymer memory and are capable of communicating for some time.
That's a pretty
after
cool
death.
concept. It's, you know, in games, how like you'll find a note on somebody's body and you think to yourself, they wouldn't be writing a note. Like, why would they be writing a note when they're getting attacked? This kind of gives it like a little bit of a reason for you to have that note.
Well, shit. Okay, so where's this diagram of yours?
Schematic.
The schematic, the one I need to move the cars. Where is it?
The station master has it.
Everybody
Alright, we
here
can
is
skip
updated.
this. Got him. Huh? I'm a bit confused on this one. I hacked one of the fridges, so now all of the fridges are hacked?
Saving data.
So, what will it be, Major? Weapons or ability?
Okay, so I can get the next level of frost. Upgrades the cryojet's pressure chamber, increasing its maximum range. Or I can get the next version of shock. This one is 32. Did that just upgrade it? Alright, cool. I guess that's it. And then
Authorization. Major.
For weapons, I can go upgrade, pick the shotgun, and I can upgrade the handle, the barrel, the cartridge gun, or the magazine, or the aiming devices. Thermal scope, collimator, extended magazine, cartridge module. Oh yeah, this is in the other thing as well. It's like adding, I don't know, like poison damage or something. Muzzle brake. Increases damage, reduces recoil. Increases rate of fire, increases accuracy. Let's go with that. Accuracy on a shotgun is like OP. Always. And then we can't upgrade this, we don't have enough stuff. So I guess I could go for the muzzle brake as well. Cool.
Saving data.
I hope this works.
The cable car line is activated. Welcome, passengers. Please take your seats according to your. We are ready to depart.
Why would you get in this when everything we've been in so far has crashed? The elevator crashed. The flying car crashed.
Off we go.
Ugh, this tunnel's messed up. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
Whoa.
Fuck. I knew it was gonna be rough.
What was that?
Shit. You again.
Careful. There's a gap up ahead.
I see it.
We need to find a way to move forward. But frankly, I'm having trouble figuring out how.
Climbing the wall. That's how.
Do you have mountaineering training?
I'm a spec ops soldier, not some wuss riding a desk. I've got all kinds of training.
I must admit, I'm quite glad to hear that.
I don't know how I'm meant to get over there. You kind of look in the direction you want to jump. Is that it? I'm not totally getting the controls here. I think you just look in the direction you want to go and then you jump. But it's very weird. It's not the most intuitive thing. Like right now, I really want to jump over there, right? So I've got to spin myself to this side and then do it. And it's not far enough. Ah, because you're meant to jump from this side to this side and do it all in one go. Got it. So if I stopped here and turn the camera here, then I can jump here. It's not the best. It's not the best, gotta say. It's very clunk. It's just not fast enough. It actually just feels like he should swing more and be faster.
Holy shit. That was a surprise.
I agree. You've got quick reflexes, Major.
You bet. Wouldn't survive without it.
What do you fucking mean? He says wouldn't survive without them and then it instantly died. Flatline, press space to get revenge and it plays like a little Fallout style Vault Boy animation.
Shit. You again.
Careful. There's a gap up ahead.
I see it.
We need to find a way to move forward. But frankly, I'm having trouble figuring out how.
Climbing the wall. That's how.
Do you have mountaineering training?
I'm a spec ops soldier. Not some city wuss riding a desk. I've got all kinds of training.
I must admit, I'm quite glad to hear that. Quick reflexes, Major.
You bet. I wouldn't survive without him.
What am I meant to do here? Wait for this to move?
Charles, that was a Barav, right? A tunneling robot.
Indeed it was. Baravs can drill through even the hardest minerals at incredible speed. Soviet science has high hopes for them in regard to our inevitable conquest of all the planets in the solar system.
Oh shit. Okay, where to now? It just taught me how to climb walls, but there isn't a wall to climb. It's through here. Can I blow this up? I know ammo is like limited, but no, okay.
Man, do I ever love crawling through dark-ass tunnels. That was a fucking hell of a ride.
Under ordinary circumstances, the cable car network links all the underground sectors of Facility 3826. It should be easier next time.
Thanks, bud. I think I'll just hoof it on the surface.
Fuck?
Hey, this is my stop. What a nice trip.
Oh, it says recreation, and then this is called caustic lighting. It's kind of like the reflection you get off a swimming pool. I call this caustics. It's pretty cool. Alright, I think I'm gonna save game here. I've only been playing this game for 2 hours. It feels very much like... the game is just kind of unfinished, and I really want to sort out the FOV. I think the FOV is going to help my experience of it. It feels so tunnel visioned. playing at 80 FOV, especially when Days Gone was a third-person game with like 100 FOV. I think you can go up to 120 in Days Gone. So I'm gonna see if I can get a mod for this before the next time I play it, and see if I can bring the FOV up to maybe 100. I think 100 would suit the game. If there's like errors and bugs with 100 FOV, I don't think I'll use it, but
Saving data.
I'll see. I'll see if I can get it fixed. Until then though, sorry for the short stream. Auf Wiedersehen. Good night. Tschüss. Thanks for watching.